Eric McLaughlin in the 68, Chris Hacker in the 24. Drivers getting some heat built up in the tires, getting the pressures up, getting ready to go, making sure all of the loose debris off the tires. Back and forth they weave under caution. Chris Hacker picked up his one career Vore's Welding CRA late model Sportsman victory right here at Anderson a year ago at the age of 13. Today he looks for his second at the age of 14. And also Hacker, who is 14 years of age, moving up into the Jake CRA All-Stars Tour presented by Chevrolet Performance for 2014. He will be making his first start with that series coming up at Springport in the season opener. And he starts on the outside of our first row. Billy Van Meter, good qualifying effort, strong in practice today as well, starting in that second row alongside Greg Van Alst. I think Van Alst a very big threat to maybe win his first late model Sportsman event with CRA here this afternoon. His car was very racy in practice. And Jason Atkinson, who went nowhere in the first two practice sessions, was maybe holding back a little bit. Maybe was you on some older tires because in qualifying he really stepped it up. Was wicked fast. Today he looks for his 6th Anderson win and CRA late model Sportsman competition. The 1-to-go signal being given. Next time to the green, 75 laps the distance, 23rd event for the series at Anderson Speedway. Beautiful sunshine, not a cloud in the sky after the event was originally scheduled for yesterday. Good move by Rick Dawson and the staff to move it to today. Beautiful weather conditions, a fast racetrack, and the green ready to wave. McLaughlin and Hacker come to the green off of turn number 4. We are underway at Anderson for 75 laps. Clean so far. McLaughlin did go up the banking. Hacker, great run off of 2. Hacker, the youngster, advantage into 3. Rolls the middle of the corner well, across the stripe. Hacker the leader into lap 1. Chris Hacker out front. Second place, McLaughlin battle for 4th. Top qualifier, Jason Atkinson to the inside of Van Alst for the number 4 spot. Dossie caught in the outside lane. Markham going to the bottom. Single file formation now the top 5. 2012 series champion Casey Spillers up into the number 5 spot. Van Alst settles in line in 6th. Rose running 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th in a battle off of 4. Leading is Hacker, pulling away from McLaughlin, who is making his first career start at Anderson. Van Meter by himself in the number 3 position, looking deep in the field. Crabtree trying to make some moves through the pack. JP Crabtree struggled in practice and qualifying. Car looks to be a little bit better here for race conditions. Casey Spillers, a higher entry in turn number 1, tries to drop low in turn number 2 as he battles with the number 7 of Atkinson. Sideways Van Alst behind the 2, and here comes Spillers dropping low. A little bit of contact between Spillers and Atkinson. More contact off of 2. Spillers using the chrome horn a little bit on the top qualifier. Atkinson has fallen back a little bit out of reach of that 3rd position and holding up the pack behind him. Atkinson off the pace a bit here in the early going. 8 laps in at the line. Our scheduled 75, he opens the bottom lane, and here comes Spillers. Casey Spillers to the bottom of Atkinson for the number 4 spot. Spillers up to 4th. Atkinson look out in 2, and around goes Amos in the 67. Caution flag is out. Number 28 car of Jeff Markham, a winner at the Speedway a year ago in Sportsman competition. Markham, his car seemed to lose power coming off of 2. Field stacking up behind him. Nowhere to go for Robert Amos Jr. in that new car this season. Amos spins out in turn number 2 with some contact from behind, but original cause that 28 of Markham as he checked up in front of the second half of our pack, bringing out the caution for the first time this afternoon. So Markham losing power in the 28. McCoy Ford, number 7 of Newcastle, Indiana driver Jason Atkinson. He dropped off the pace at the end of that green flag run. Spillers moved him over a time or 2, then was able to get to the inside as Atkinson tried to protect to the bottom. And Atkinson goes pit side. Spillers was on the move. took the 4th position away right before the caution came out. No doubt the 7 of Atkinson had dropped off the pace. He goes to the attention of his pit crew. Pit side. 5 rookies were in today's starting field. The rookie contingent of McLaughlin in the 68, Dossie in the 20, Watson in the 77, then Quentin Barron the 11, and Crabtree in the 83, all rookies. As we're ready for green, 8 laps in, 67 to go, and we're underway. First restart of the event, into the first and second turn. McLaughlin looked good for a moment, but Hacker's car rolling the middle really well, and up into the number 3 position goes Casey Spillers. Trouble in turns 3 and 4. 35 of Van Alst goes around. He and the 32 of Ballage got together. Ballage in the 32 looked to the low side of Van Alst, the two making contact in the 3rd corner. Amos, second time he spun around, and again the 7 of Atkinson going to make another trip into the pits. Field stacking up. Coming off of 2 is the Sam Pierce Chevrolet Anderson Speedway pace car, pulls into the infield. Hacker and McLaughlin coming to green. Turn number 4 underway. For the 2nd position, Van Meter contact with McLaughlin. McLaughlin closes the door. He'll hold on to the number 2 spot. Better restart this time for Van Meter, though. Last time around, Spillers got him on the high lane. Pulling away, Chris Hacker. JP Crabtree, car on the move, the 83, trying out that 2nd lane. Looking to the inside, the 20 of Dossie for the number 5 position. Dossie ready to make his move. Dossie in car number 20, running just out of the top 5. Debris has been spotted in cautionable wave. There's debris in turn number 4, a couple of different areas of 3 and 4, in fact. And caution flag out for debris in turn number 4. 17 laps complete. 58 laps to go, ready for a restart. Watching to see if that 7 of Atkinson is able to make his way back through the field. He had the fastest car in qualifying. But a couple of pit stops early in the race right now. Chris Hacker, the driver to beat. The green is out. We're back underway. Ronnie Rose, a little bit of a rough start for the 88 car. Looks okay through 1 and 2. Down the back stretch, Rose looks to be down on power a bit. Rose a little off on the power now. Maybe developing a miss. Ronnie Rose in the 88 car definitely getting through the corners fine, but not down the straightaways, and he will really drop off, let the field go by. Car on the move. That driven by JP Crabtree in this 83 car. He's now into the 6th spot. Started last in the event. 4th position would be for the 7th spot between Ballage in the 32 and the 83 of Crabtree. Crabtree's car is given up. The Crabtree car is off the pace. Oh, and Ballage will loop it around. Coming off of turn number 2, Ballage spins along the inside of the back straightaway and will green. Head back out onto the racetrack. How about Ballage? Able to get rolling again and still underway. Green still out. Ballage was challenged with the 83 of Crabtree. Spillers in the 38 has run down Eric McLaughlin for the 3rd position. Spillers a chance for the number 3 spot. Chris Hacker enters turn 3, enters turn number 4. Going to be 10 final circuits to go. 10 to go for the 24. of Jack Dawsey the third. In fact, his car looks to be handling much better than Dawsey's right now. The loose condition doesn't look to be quite as bad for Atkinson as what it was earlier in the race, and he is closed on Dawsey. That would be a battle for the number 5 position. Final 7 laps for Chris Hacker. Hacker likes what he sees in front of him, and he likes what he sees behind him. Not a lot of race cars anywhere in the same area code. 5 laps to go. 5 to go this time for Chris Hacker. Trouble in 2 right in front of the leader. Yellow flag is out. Hopefully they all will able to get to the inside, and they will. Caution flag for the 77, our third caution of the race, as John Watson making his first ever racing start. First start with a series, obviously, here at Anderson. John Watson, a rookie from Indianapolis, Indiana. The JWM Motorsports McGonigal Engine Performance Chevrolet has looped it and brought out the caution. Green flag coming off of 4. Restart, ready, final 6 laps. Here we go. Restart for Hacker. Through the loose stuff, they race. Oh, sideways. They're working off the corner. There goes Van Meter down the banking. Some contact from McLaughlin. He's off the racetrack in turn 3 to 5 to go 6. Final 5 circuits. Leading the way, Hacker. Second spot, Atkinson. Third, McLaughlin. Fourth, Spillers. Fifth spot, the 83. A little bit of contact between the 83 of Crabtree. Down to the final 3 circuits this time. 3 laps to go for the 24 of Hacker. Terrible, terrible, terrible break for Van Meter. In the 7, going to come out of this one pretty good, it looks like, despite all of the problems he had today. 2 to go for Chris Hacker. Final lap, 1 to go. Final circuit for Chris Hacker. Second and third. Checkered in the air, and Noblesville on the other side. Chris Hacker with victory. Third to McLaughlin. Fourth to Spillers, and fifth. We'll go to the 20 of Dawsey. We'll get a word with our top finishers in just a moment.
Amy, to the start finish, please.